508. That's the number of Chicago public school children that have been shot in just the last 16 months, now, according to a recent Chicago Sun-Times report. And of those, 25 of them have been killed since the beginning of the school year. Reverend Jesse Jackson of the Rainbow Push Coalition is here with us this morning. In just a few hours, he will be joining Police Superintendent Jody Weiss and a public push to stop the violence. And always good to have you with us, Reverend.
Good morning.
Tell me, basically, what are you guys going to be talking about today?
It's a state of emergency. 500 youth shot in the last 16 months. Those are Baghdad numbers. Mm-hmm. And in these targeted areas where plants are closing, jobs are leaving, and guns and drugs are coming. So they need Olympic education, Olympic security, and Olympic opportunities, and it's just not happening. There is a struggle in Springfield today to get more gun checks. That is the thing. What President Obama could do, two things. One is to revive the ban on semi-automatic weapons. 3 kids shot last week just spraying bullets because these warlike weapons are in our streets. Illinois is the #1 gun manufacturer, I might add, of these semi-automatic warlike weapons, for which there is no defense. But more than that, policing, they also need jobs and job training. These youth are in one hell of a predicament. I was out there after Jennifer Hudson's mother and brother nephew was killed. One young man came to me crying at midnight. He was a little gangbanger. He started crying and said, I want to get well. There are no drug treatment centers. 2 more came to me and said, we just got out the joint. We want a job. And as I embraced them, it occurred to me that 85% of the kids in our school system are below the poverty level. So they get 5 meals a week if they go to school, and 21 meals a week if they go to jail. So jail is a step, but we need, therefore, stronger gun laws on gun checks, revive the ban on semi-automatic weapons, but we need more than that. We need the intervention right now of the stimulus must hit Inglewood, it must hit Roseland, it must hit Lawndale.
We're just about out of time, and I want this ironically comes at a time when the gun right advocates are heading to Springfield, and they say that tougher gun laws won't actually curb the violence against our youth.
Well, you know that the gun, these are not protect our house shootings. Mm-hmm. These are random street shootings. It's a combination of the what's on the U.S.-Mexican border. These are drug wars, fundamentally. I mean, one family, one young kid killed and his brother killed a week later. I mean, people living on the terror, fear of going to school. It's a fact in school dropout rate. Mm-hmm. Fear of walking on the street, fear of sitting on your porch, fear of going to church. We should not have to live in fear, and it becomes a real issue for the mayor because we're trying to bring the Olympics. Mm-hmm. If we cannot guarantee Olympic security for our own, how can we do it for people from other countries? And so it's a real burden upon us now to bring about policing is one issue, but I tell you, jobs and job training is another big part of the revived hope.
And before we go, you said parents are a vital component to this as well.
Parents are a vital component. Speaking of parents, today is Congressman Jesse Jackson Jr.'s birthday. So parent just said, hello, good morning, Congressman. Wake up.
Now you don't have to sing again. That's it.
It's your real birthday.
Well, also, we want to remind people that the news conference is today at 10 o'clock.
At Boeing High School with the ministers and the police chief, and we hope that people will see that none of us are safe until all of us are safe.
All right, Reverend. We will see you there.
So good to see you.
Thank you very much, as always. We will have details of that starting on our news at 11 o'clock. Reverend Jesse Jackson, always good to have you with us, sir.